A Roblox executor with full support, a clean UI, and powerful script execution for a one-time fee of $25. It sounds a little too good to be true, right? That's because it is. If you've been thinking about getting Potassium Executor, you need to stop what you're doing and watch this entire video. This isn't just another review, this is a serious warning. I'm about to show you why this lifetime deal might just be the quickest $25 you'll ever lose in the exploiting scene today, and why the project is showing every sign of failure. You're being sold a dream that's collapsing, and you need to understand the full picture before you get caught in the fallout. Let's get something straight. Potassium didn't appear as some miracle tool right after a massive anti-cheat update. It launched in early 2025 just like any other new executor. Nothing special, nothing revolutionary. The Roblox exploit scene wasn't collapsing at that exact moment. It was just the usual chaos we've all gotten used to. But the timing wasn't the problem. The marketing was. Potassium showed up with a clean UI, full UNC claims, no key system, and a $20 to $25 lifetime price tag. And for a lot of people, that was enough. It looked like a solid new option in a scene where most executors were either dying, switching to subscriptions, or struggling to stay updated. Reddit, Discord, and YouTube started buzzing. Not because Potassium was special, but because people were desperate for something stable and affordable again. Early videos showed scripts running fine. The community wanted a win, and Potassium looked like it might be one. But here's the truth. It wasn't a miracle. It wasn't the next Synapse X. It was just a normal new executor arriving at a time when people were tired of failures. And that's exactly why it became a trap. Everything looked good on the surface, but the foundation was weak from day one. Potassium was built on hype, not strength. And now that Roblox's anti-cheat caught up, the whole thing is falling apart. So here's the brutal truth you need to know. Potassium is dangerously detected. As of end 2025, while Roblox's anti-cheat is more aggressive than ever, Potassium has failed to keep up, resulting in a high ban risk. Their claims of UNC support are completely irrelevant because the executor itself is flagged, making bans a near certainty. What does this mean for you? It means the moment you inject, you're using a tool that Roblox's anti-cheat can easily identify. The community forums and Discord servers are getting flooded with ban reports. They're filled with people panicking about losing their accounts. Even sites like weao.xyz list Potassium as detected, while the community claims it's undetected but crashing. But crashes are one of the strongest signs of detection, because Roblox often kills the executor before banning the account. When the data is this inconsistent, it means one thing: you cannot trust this executor at all. Users aren't showcasing its power. They're complaining that their investment got their accounts terminated. These aren't isolated incidents. This is a clear and undeniable pattern of detection. While no executor is ever truly 100% unbannable, Potassium's infrequent and ineffective updates mean it's consistently behind the curve. This makes their entire feature list meaningless. What good is UNC support if you get banned the second you inject? With Potassium, you get neither. The power is useless, and there is no protection to back it up. Let me put it this way, because you need to understand how bad this is. Paying for Potassium right now is like buying a lifetime key to a car with a boot on the wheel. Sure, you expect to drive it, but this thing is already caught. That $25 isn't buying you a risk, it's buying you a guaranteed loss. If you think this situation sounds like a classic scam, you're right to be cautious. We've seen this pattern before. When Roblox pushes a major anti-cheat update, many developers cash out and run. Remember projects like Zenith? They sold promises only to disappear, leaving a trail of angry customers with useless software. Now look at the signs with Potassium. They are doing the exact same thing. Users report that support is becoming non-existent, and the community is growing toxic. When issues arise, they are ignored. The updates, which you'd expect to be frequent, have slowed to a crawl and failed to address the ongoing ban waves, a classic sign before a scam. Instead of being a stable tool, it's now described as detected, unreliable, and a waste of money. This is the standard exit scam playbook. This is the playbook of a team that can't keep up and is about to cut its losses. They launched in early 2025 and are now struggling to maintain the product. They aren't just selling a lifetime product that's failing, they're likely trying to squeeze the last few dollars out of the community before they disappear. That license isn't for the lifetime of a project, it's for the lifetime of a dying product that is on its last legs. So what should you do? How do you navigate this minefield and avoid getting scammed? The solution is a mix of smart choices and disciplined practices. First, if you're going to invest in a paid executor in 2025, Potassium is one of the worst and most dangerous choices available. If you've been on the fence, the evidence shows it's a failed investment, far more dangerous than even sticking to the few remaining free tools. Second, and this is the most important piece of advice in this entire video, always use an alternate account. I don't care if an executor claims to be undetectable, never ever test scripts or tools on an account you can't afford to lose. With a detected tool like Potassium, you should assume that your account will be banned because the evidence shows it's already happening. Third, you have to understand the inherent risk of this whole scene. When you download any executor, the instructions almost always tell you to disable your antivirus. Stop and think about that. You are intentionally shutting down your computer's main line of defense to run a program from anonymous developers who are failing to maintain their product. While Potassium once seemed trustworthy, the risk of it containing malware or simply being abandoned is now incredibly high. Finally, while Potassium is a terrible choice right now, always stay informed. The only 100% guaranteed way to keep your account safe is to not exploit at all. But if you choose to, using a detected, unsupported, and highly criticized tool like Potassium is the fastest way to get banned. If this video was helpful and saved you from making a mistake, please share it. The more people who know which tools are detected and which are scams, the better and safer the community will be. And if you want to stay informed with more videos that cut through the marketing noise and give you the real story, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So let's bring it all together. The bottom line is this: Potassium Executor is currently a detected and unsafe executor. It has a proven track record of getting users banned, is failing to receive meaningful support from its developers, and is showing all the signs of a short-term cash grab or a potential exit scam. The promise of a $25 lifetime key is a trick. It's a dangerous and foolish price to pay for a tool that no longer works in a chaotic market. Be smart, be critical, and protect yourself by avoiding failing products. Don't let your fear of missing out cause you to fall for one of the biggest traps on the market. Stay safe out there.